Hi, welcome to Back to School Night. I'm Ms. DeMeo, your child's Algebra 1 teacher. This is my first year here at Absegami, but I've taught at EHT in the past, and I graduated from Stockton University with a bachelor's in math and a concentration in education. Some materials that your child will need in my class virtually are their Chromebook, so that they can attend our Google Meets for attendance and live lessons, and I strongly encourage them to utilize Google Drives, folders, and upload all of their materials for the class in there because we don't have a textbook, so that will be the best way for them to stay organized and keep all of their work just to refer back to. Once we participate in hybrid instruction in a few weeks, students will be required to bring their own pencils and pens. Students can't share materials this year, so it's really important that they come prepared. They will also need a notebook or a binder, whichever one they prefer, to keep them organized. But I think a binder would be more helpful since we don't have a textbook, and there will be a lot of handouts. All of our materials will always be posted to Google Classroom. I like to post weekly agendas along with daily agendas, which all of their assignments would be posted under. We will use Delta Math, Edpuzzle, Jamboard, and Edulastic, and we'll occasionally use Google Slides. Most of my presentations are on Google Slides. And if you would like to follow along, you can go to our faculty page under my name and your child's period number, and all of our assignments will be under the calendar on there as well. If your child is absent, it is their responsibility to make up the work. They can obtain the notes from myself. I can hold a live session for them to go over the lesson, or they can go to a classmate, but it is their responsibility to turn it in and obtain any work that they have missed. When assignments are late, our district policy this year would be 1 day late, we would take off 25%, 2 days late, we would take off 50%, and no late assignments will be accepted after 2 days. But if your student communicates with me, I can try to help them be successful so that they are turning them in on time, or if they need a little extra time, I can work with them. I just ask that they communicate with me. Our grading policy this year, so assignments are 40%. That would include any classwork, homework, such as our Edpuzzle videos, Delta Math, Edulastic. Any of those platforms would be assignments. Our assessments, such as quizzes, tests, or projects, are worth 50% of their grade, and those will be weighted according to difficulty or the content that's being assessed. And then in each of our trimesters, we will give a progress assessment, which will be worth 10% of their grade. All school policies will apply to our virtual and physical classroom, and students must log on to Google Meets for attendance each day and be present during our live lessons. Some expectations for virtual meetings. I don't expect them to be on for the whole 52 minutes if we're not doing a live lesson. Most of the time our lessons are short, so I do expect them to be on during that live lesson. I expect them to participate. I encourage them to use their video and microphone, but if for some reason that's not possible, they have to participate in some way. So that will be, messaging in our chat box, using Nod, which everyone has on their Chromebook as an extension. They can use Google Hangouts. They can email me. I just ask that they participate and communicate during those lessons to let me know that they're there. And last but not least, I am always happy to help. There will be extra help resources provided on Google Classroom. If a student has any questions, I encourage them to email me. My email is posted here. And all teachers will be available from that 7:40 a.m. to 9:15 a.m. Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday time. Students can make an appointment again by emailing me, and we can have a Google Meet. If they miss a lesson, that is the time that we can go over a lesson. If they just need some extra help or they want to complete a homework assignment together, they can use that as well. I just ask that they communicate with me. And virtual learning is really hard. I totally understand that. So I hope that we can work together this year to give your child the best education possible. Welcome to the school year. We're going to have a great year.